Hey y'all, welcome to another episode of Behind the Mic, powered by REVOLT Podcast Network. Now, if y'all are watching this, you know I am not in my normal location, but if you're listening, no difference. Anyway, I'm your host, Wise Grisette, podcast enthusiast and RPN community manager. Now, follow me on Instagram and Twitter, formerly known as X, at The Real Wise, W-I-Z. Now, I'm coming to you all for like a bonus special episode. I am in my car. I am in Atlanta. I'm traveling this week, but I wanted to give you all a little bit of an update. Behind the Mic is going on break at the end of June. Don't cry, y'all. I need a break. I need a break. But that does not mean that we're disappearing. So every Monday, starting in July, we're going to be bringing you all fresh, new content, but in a different format. Essentially, it's going to be called Behind the Mic Bytes, where I grab little snippets of episodes and clips that really hit for me, themed throughout the summer. So for one, I know for sure that July is Disability Pride Month, so we're definitely gonna be focusing on that for July. August, at least down south for sure, is back to school. So we'll be kind of focusing on some back to school themes. And then for September, before we dive back into the full episode, we're gonna be talking about fashion. And we've had some pretty decent fashionistas on the show as well too. So to give you all a little bit of a taste of what's to come, check out some of these clips.
I love being a connector. I love being able to help people that are underrepresented to come to the forefront and have their stories told and championed. But that's just me through and through, man. I like all of that, all that you see about the community and that stuff. Like, that's real. That's really who I am. I love being able to motivate and inspire and help people, because for me, like, I was always around, I was fortunate enough, I was always around people that poured into me. And so I was never around a consistently negative environment. And then when I did come across those things as I got older, I was like, well, this ain't the space for me. You know what I mean? Because I was reared to find the positivity, find the light. And then if you can't find the light, be the light.
I was so anti-Spelman because I was like, you couldn't pay me to go to an all-girls school. They paid me to go to an all-girls school. But no, I went into the admissions office, and I've always been a Black history buff. And I think it's a testament to the things that I'm trying to do now with my platform, what I've done with Parking Lot Pimpin', what I hope to continue to do with the People's Brief is just shine a light on all the different faces and kinds of people that were involved in Black history. And I give that little aside to say I had never seen as many women as I'd seen in one photo, the first graduating class of Spelman College. And it was 11 women in these beautiful Black dresses, just looking super refined and dignified. And I was like, I need to see more of this. And so I was elated to go on the tour, and it just blew my mind. Every class you take is through the lens of being a Black woman, whether you ascribe to feminism or not. And a lot of us during that era, I think we're just kind of getting turned off the concept because, you know, we canonically believe that feminism is a white woman's game, and that's not the truth. But I say that to say being in that context really affirms you and rids you of a lot of the expectations that you are to make yourself smaller, or that you're supposed to acclimate or assimilate. But, you know, after my process there, I realized HBCUs are so important because we should not be teaching Black kids how to just plug themselves into the real world. We need to teach them how to change it and how to disrupt it. And that's what I learned.
So I mentioned that I am a graduate of Howard University. I'm like third generation. Pretty much my mom went there. My grandfather went there. My uncle went there. And so it was pretty much written in the stars that I would not only go to an HBCU, but that Howard was going to be the HBCU that I was going to attend. I always laugh because I only applied to 3 colleges. I applied to Howard, Hampton, and North Carolina A&T. And when I went to North Carolina A&T, I was like, oh, wait, like, I like this. Like, the campus is so new and fresh, and like all the facilities were fire. And my mom was like, excuse me? Howard is the answer. And so, yes, I did end up going to Howard. That was always where I wanted to go. But, you know, I had options, which was good. It's always good to have options and not place all your eggs in one basket. So I would say that because of how I grew up and just being very like pro-Black and very proud of my culture and proud of my heritage, and really doing all I can to surround myself with people who look like me has been amazing. It's been something that has changed my life. I mean, being able to surround myself with Black people as such an integral part of my early adulthood, it really affected my confidence in the best way. Like, I feel like I went into the working world just like knowing that I could do anything and being very self-assured. And that's something that I think I've been able to carry with me throughout my career. My mom has been very encouraging of me taking leaps and taking risks and not playing it safe. I moved to Los Angeles just with the promise of a 3-month internship. And I'm her only child. So I know a lot of times only children feel a lot of pressure to like stay close to their parents. And my mom has always been like, no, go fly. So I'm really thankful for that.
So my brother's favorite wrestler is Stone Cold Steve Austin. I grew up loving The Rock. My sister was a Taker Mankind fan. Mm-hmm. My cousin was an Austin Triple H fan. And then everybody in unison was like DX for sure. Attitude Era was the era to grow up in. So yes, I was in school. I went to Catholic school in the heart of Bed-Stuy. And yeah, we would go around saying suck it, calling people jabronis and you know, when people had water, they would spit it out like Triple H, or they would say suck it like DX, or we'll do the whole Road Dogg spiel when him and Badass Billy Gunn will come out. So wrestling and during the Attitude Era was definitely something that, one, it kept you out of trouble. It got you in trouble, also kept you out of trouble. Yeah. If you know, you know.
Now that's the kind of talk that we're looking to highlight for Behind the Mic Bytes. So these are not just reposts. We're talking about hand-picked moments that still hit even months later. So that's the energy that we're on for this summer. We definitely hope that you all stay tapped in with us. We have some powerful insights, amazing voices. I can't even drop some of the people who are going to be on. But of course, if you have listened to all the episodes, you already know most of these folks. So thank you all for riding with us this season. It's been incredible. Season 1, I mean, we're talking over 500,000 downloads. Like, people, y'all were really tapped in this season, and I really appreciate it. And I promise you, season 2, we're gonna get even more behind the mic. I don't wanna drop too many tidbits now, but be sure to look out for bonus episodes with me kind of popping in and giving you all insights on the summer moving forward. So y'all, we still got a full month's worth of content still to come. Black Music Month and Pride Month is June, so imagine it's going to be big. And with it being our season closing month, I'm absolutely going hard with these last few guests. So be on the lookout. Make sure you all are subscribed on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, YouTube, or wherever you listen to your podcast. And I'll see you on the next episode of Behind the Mic. Behind the Mic, powered by REVOLT Podcast Network, is hosted by me, Wise Grisette. Special thanks to the Indie Creative Network and Storytime Studios for editing and producing this podcast.